Reporting from the ConFab 2011 in Las Vegas, Nevada. My guest is Bill Tobey. He is on the ConFab Advisory Board and has been since its inception. And I'm delighted that you wanted to do this, Bill.
Well, it seemed the most direct way for us to get together with the fab managers. Our objective is always to be dealing with the challenges that fab managers have, and so they are our guests, and then we build the whole program around them.
Now, what's different with this year's ConFab versus, say, last year or previous efforts? What's new?
The major difference is that in 2008 we had the major debacle, financial, and 2009 was a year of recovery, and 2010 was a year of very good bookings and very good business, and 2011 appears to be going the same way. And so the question, of course, now is, where are we going with regard to 2012 and beyond? And in particular, how are we going to solve the problems that people have with regard to development, research and development, with regard to collaboration and so on, and how do we do that too?
Now, as you mentioned in previous talks with me, collaboration is key. I mean, there are many problems to be solved, but how is collaboration changing? Everybody says they collaborate. I mean, people have been collaborating for years in this industry. What's different? What has to change?
Well, some of the collaboration models have not worked well, and so we're still searching for the best ones.
What are some of the problems, if I may?
Well, the problems really involve the details of collaboration, like who hands off to whom, who has the ultimate responsibility for the product of that collaboration, and someone along the way has to. And the reason that it's gotten more complex is that the IDMs, the foundries, and the packaging people and the equipment people in the front end are all collaborating together as much as possible. But we recognize it as quite imperfect yet. Some have worked out nicely. For example, the IMEC and the Albany Nanotech and Semitech,
yes,
of course, in particular. So, but even those still need perfection.
What do you hope will come out of the discussions? I mean, do you have any solutions in mind, at least that you're saying, oh, I hope they start to pursue these lines of thinking?
Well, this program of this year is actually addressing that, and in the final analysis of the program, we'll probably find that the most we have done is defined what the challenges are, and we will not have yet reached the real solutions to them, but that has to be worked out. But we do have models there will be models presented, and there will be some direction that people can look at and say, how do I fit there?
What are some of the concerns that the equipment and material suppliers have with respect to collaboration and finding the solutions?
Oh, I think that one of the major concerns of the equipment and materials suppliers is just how are they going to be involved, because when you're talking about collaboration, you're also talking about sharing costs and the like. And then the question is, if you're just developing some new technology, the collaboration is before any competition involved, before commercialization. But now we have to do some real deep collaboration in the actual improvement and manufacturing process, and the handoffs are more difficult, and the costs have to be spread, but they have to be spread equally.
Yes.
By equally, I mean commensurate with the capability of people to pay. And the other thing is that about one of the problems is that, for example, when is 450 coming along,
Yes.
450 millimeters? Well, everybody's concerned about it, but I don't know why, because it's something that's going to happen. Everyone was concerned about 4-inch wafers and 6-inch wafers, and then 200 millimeter, and then 300, and the 450 will come, but it's not going to come before we have solved the lithography problems, for example, with 300 millimeter wafers, and that'll probably be 215 at the earliest, 2015. But that no one wants to have a major cost set upon them at this time for something that's so far out.
Well, thank you very much for being
I hope
my
that was a
guest.
help.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.